What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Rising Legend YouTube channel. My name is Rai, and today we have a reaction to the wrong game. We have a reaction to the 2.4 Honkai Star Rail update live stream. This is actually going to be my first react for a Star Rail content. I actually really do like Honkai Star Rail. It's just, I started with Genshin first with a sponsorship, and I didn't start Star Rail until just this year when I was given another opportunity for a sponsorship. And no regrets, it was absolutely wonderful. This game is a masterpiece, and I really like it a lot. I recently got Firefly, this entire team built, and I'm really happy about its performance so far. It's not even fully complete, but it's been doing great. But without further ado, here it goes!
But long story short, work pressure is really starting to wear me down. You got any medicinal recommendations, Mr. Jojo?
Mother trucker.
I have just the thing, Mr. Albert. Take 2 mace of Heavenward pepper, 3
oh god, no.
tails of
Not peppers.
7-star chili,
oh gosh,
and half
no
a
peppers.
patty of millet pepper.
Oh god.
Remove the seeds and grind together with a splash of prickly ash cooking wine. Apply the mixture evenly and rinse after 20 minutes. Finally, apply a layer of starch, which will induce a detoxifying sweat. Good for the mind and the soul.
That would kill me. I'm bad with spicy stuff.
Albert's not the only one exhausted around here. I should detoxify too.
Well, Miss Yunli, start out by blanching some ingredients in a premium broth, but make sure it utilizes plenty of premium dried chilies.
Genuine!
I see digestion issues on the horizon. Some coriander should help with that.
The general.
Return that evil herb at once. Unthinkable.
I actually have a Jing Yuan, and I really like using him. I use him for a good chunk of the story.
Place brings back so many memories. You know?
Here you are. Everyone, this way.
The Xianzhou La Fu will be holding the Luminary Combat Art Ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Why are there Boris in here?
Right on time. Hello there. Hey, old metal. Which one do you want to strike?
Oh,
All of them?
damn. Big sword.
Rock shattering slash. Not
Claymore
taking
peppers.
away. Look at how hard I've been training.
March!
I could take 10 of you.
The shackling prison on the Luofu
March gets an upgrade!
from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater. Wherever crowds gather, there is always an undercurrent beneath the surface. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
My first meal after
Oh
gaining
god!
freedom is the flesh and blood of my fellow kindred.
My
Oh god!
Miss Hanya.
Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. They've all come back.
If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
Oh shit. Oh my gosh, March looks so cute. Now luckily, I looked in the comment section and somebody actually posted these for me, so I already redeemed them. Thank goodness. I missed the last Genshin update one. Oh, I was so upset about it. 300 Primo Gems and I couldn't get them. But at least I got the gems for Star Rail. I actually have an over-influctuation of them. Like, no, wait, not influctuation. An overabundance of Star Rail gems. Like, I literally went and got everything for my team for Firefly, and I have an overabundance still. If I want, I could pull on the current banner if I wanted to, but I actually really want to save for, like, Acheron and Kafka. Because, again, new player, I literally only started, like, a couple months ago. I don't remember the exact time frame, but it wasn't that long ago. And then I took a long break after the sponsorship. Oh, sorry, Owl.
Xianzhou Juming delegate. Present.
Here.
Xianzhou Yaoqing delegate.
Here, we'll just, we'll throw ourselves in the middle here.
Present.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, we're all sitting at the table.
And good evening.
And to all our viewers far and wide, welcome to the version 2.4 finest duel under the pristine blue special program. As always, your avian buddy Albert's here to guide you through.
Hi, everyone. I'm Yun Li, a sword master from the Juming.
And I'm Jiao Cho. I may have the appearance of a
cute.
chef, but I'm actually a healer.
Greetings, everyone. It's been a while. I trust you're well.
A pleasure
Hello,
to have
General.
you three in the studio. Now, the Penacony vacation has drawn to a close.
Time
and
for the
crew of
Master
Astral
Stroke.
Express is bound for a familiar destination, the Xianzhou Lao Fu, which is precisely why this program has invited Xianzhou friends, old and new, to welcome trailblazers back to an old stomping ground. Speaking of which, General Jing-Yuan, isn't this your first time on the special program?
It is indeed, Mr. Albert, and I am deeply honored. Had I known of your program's culinary delights, I would never have delayed.
Bon appetit, General!
A little FYI, I am a aspiring voice actor.
Spicy.
So if you want to check out
If you'd
some
like
of my
to leave a
works,
tip,
you can go
we'd
and
be
check my
extremely
Wait a
rest of the
minute.
videos on the channel.
What's this hot pot got to do with you anyway? Didn't the pink-haired fox prepare it?
Well, I'm a hot pot enthusiast, after all. Where I go, the spice follows. Your
And he
illustrious
quite
presence is
literally
payment
makes it
enough,
hot.
dear friends. Dinner's on me.
What a gentleman! Your delicious morality will not be forgotten, good sir!
Let's cut to the chase already. Why are we here anyway?
It's like this. I assume you all received an invitation from the Seat of Divine Foresight, welcoming you to the Luminary War Dance?
Yep, it's a martial arts ceremony. Competitors battle it out in a flash of swords, all for the title of Sword Champion.
Hold
As
up.
a matter of fact,
We talking about
the War
swords?
Dance is a
Oh,
festival
that's our button.
commemorating the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knight's
where's-
triumphant resistance against
There's
the
my swords.
abominations of abundance.
They said
As you
swords.
know, the Lawfu's ambrosial arbor crisis was only recently resolved. Now is the time to regroup and raise our spirits, which is why we have chosen this moment to convene the War Dance. It is also for this reason that the title of Sword Champion will not be decided in this ceremony.
It won't? I fear Master
Oh.
Yenqing will be bitterly disappointed.
Fear not, Mr. Jiao Cho. This war dance isn't only a morale boost. It's also an invitation to allies and friends, a display of peace, and an important duty for the Cloud Knights. That's why Yenqing has taken it upon himself to accompany the Trailblazers for the duration.
Exactly right. In the version 2.4 Trailblaze Continuance mission, Finest Duel under the Pristine Blue One, Trailblazers will witness Yenqing's assiduous side and his new identity.
I get it. One person, not enough. You need our help, right?
Such a distinguished occasion surely merits the attendance of other esteemed guests.
Of course, this Xianzhou Yaoqing delegation will be led by none other than the Merlin's Claw, General Fei Xiao. At her side will be two senior advisors, Jiao Cho, the Jiao Cho, as well as Moza.
And as for the Xianzhou Juming, me and Grandpa, General Huaiyan, the famous Flaming Heart, will be representatives.
Be they friends from near or far, we will welcome them with open arms. This promises to be quite the war dance.
I still gotta finish
I don't want to
Penacony.
lower your spirits, but I heard that the Trailblazers' arrival doesn't always coincide with a happy I mean, wasn't everyone fighting in the trailer?
3 Arbiter Generals in the same place at the same time? Not a good sign.
Gonna have to break it to you, but I'm the
That's
only
not
sword
all.
champion here.
Rumors are circulating through the Alliance that General Jingyuan's conduct during the Ambrosial Arbor crisis may have violated certain laws of the land.
Row.
Could it really be that...
Oh boy, I knew where we'd get out. It's true that the other 2 generals will arrive on the Luofu with a certain assignment. If you want to know the details, then ready yourself for the upcoming Trailblaze continuing story.
Let us refrain from needless anxiety. The Luofu will ensure a spectacular war dance.
I better finish
Hey,
Penacony
geez,
first.
Let's lighten the mood. I want to talk about my legendary new Swordmaster apprentice. She's been getting a lot of attention. She gets her own intro, right?
March 7th? Of course!
Yes!
With the war dance right around the corner, March couldn't help herself. She set out on her own martial arts journey. Stay tuned. We've got more intel on that coming up on the
I
program.
love that March
Which
VA
reminds me,
got a role for
the war dance
Genshin. I'm pulling that
ceremony is set to
character.
span versions 2.4
I love
and
March 7th.
2.5.
She's
the
just
Ambrosial Arbor
fun.
crisis might be in the past, but the Trailblazers will continue to be important witnesses to the Xianzhou Luofu's ongoing story.
This separation has been difficult. We've missed the Trailblazers dearly. Here's hoping the Xianzhou Luofu can bring everyone new and exciting experiences.
Can't wait!
Ah, the broth is ready. Shall we add any extra seasonings?
No!
Oh! We gotta make the most of the occasion. It's not every day we get to catch up with the Xianzhou pals. Ooh, and speaking of pals, version 2.4 will be introducing a brand new map, the Shackling Prison.
Really?
These pals of yours, they're all in prison?
Not all of them, not in the traditional sense. The Shackling Prison is under the Ten Lords Commission Administration. It's where Shui Yi and Hanya work.
The Shackling Prison is where we detain criminals. It's cold, and forbidding entrance is located below the waters of Scale Gorge waterscape.
Huh?
Is Jing Liu gonna be
Does
down
look
there?
creepy.
An individual must first stand trial before being escorted to their cell. For those guilty of particularly heinous crimes, we reserve special cells of biting cold or
Damn.
searing heat.
Oh,
The interrogations of Blade and Locha were conducted in just such a place.
All this on a freaking ship?
Doesn't sound like an easy place
Damn.
to spring a prison break.
You can say that again. The Ten Lords Commission keeps a watchful eye, and the routes to the cells are tangled webs filled with carefully designed mechanisms. Those seeking access must first overcome innumerable
Oh, hey, it's the puzzle
tests of
cube thing that
fortitude.
gets a treasure chest.
It would appear the Shackling Prison is the haunt of wolf-like monsters.
Oh, damn.
Orson?
That's right. The Borison are ruthless beyond measure, infamous for their inborn moon rage.
Bloodlust.
Upon entering battle, the Borison share stacks of bloodlust. When bloodlust
Oh,
reaches
damn.
a certain number of stacks, they enter the moon rage state and become enhanced.
Oh,
Watch your step,
boy.
Trailblazers.
What happened to catching up with pals?
I'm sure Shui Yi and Hanya would love you to go and express your, sympathies. Anyway, with the new map out of the way, it's time we talked about our new friends from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing.
Let's go!
Starting with the gifted young girl, Yoon Lee.
Oh, I gotta move again. She's kind of cute. Put my swords away now. She's small. Just yeets the claymore. Wow. Whoa, that's a big claymore. Gargantua Punisher?
I'm from the Xianzhou Juming, a ship known for its unrivaled
Oh, sorry, Albert. I'm covering
craftsmanship.
you now again.
As the records show, some 60 or 70% of all the Xianzhou's armory comes from the artisans of the Juming. Ever since I was little, I've studied sword mastery and weapons forging with my grandpa.
Ooh.
I mean, the Flaming Heart, Hua-Yen. Grandpa's always been nice to me. He loves me, you know?
Miss Yoon Lee is a talented young lady fascinated with swords. swords. She sees renowned
Sounds like me.
swords as treasures.
I'm
Some
fascinated with
say she can
swords.
even communicate with them directly. To her, swords are more honest than people. She lives by the phrase, swords make acquaintances, fighting makes friends.
Ooh, interesting.
It so happens that on the Law Fu there is an able young man with a similar love of the sword.
You're a
I have a
princess.
feeling you two might get along.
You mean Yenqing? He doesn't know the first thing about swords.
Ooh.
He collects them like they're going out of fashion,
Damn.
and never uses them.
Damn.
I can hear those blades crying from here.
Seems like you guys don't share everything in common.
Mm-hmm. And not to mention, see the giant sword I use? Forged him myself. He might not be complete,
wow.
but he's already stronger than anything out there.
Weapons of this caliber usually get their own name. What do you call them?
Not bad, Feathers. Finally, someone who understands swords. I gave him a unique name for the ages.
Okay.
Old Metal.
Huh.
It has a ring about it.
I like it too.
Simple.
Me and Old Metal have a deep
Simpleton.
connection. Every time I get into a scrap, I ask Old Metal, which one do you want to strike? Old Metal usually says something like, let's start here and end there. To which I reply, oh, all of them? All right.
Old Metal's adorable manner belies his formidable stature.
Yunli might be young, but she's confident and unafraid to speak her mind. It's time we took a look at her skills on the battlefield.
As a physical type character following the path of destruction,
Another
gentle
one that's
persuasion
destruction.
isn't really my style. When using my skill, I
She
restore my
fire?
own HP while dealing physical damage to a single target and adjacent enemies.
What really sets Yunli apart in combat is the way she counters the enemy. When attacked, she immediately launches a counter on the attacker, dealing damage to the target and adjacent enemies.
Bears
Just
a grudge
yeets.
and knows friend from foe. She doesn't mess around.
You gotta use the enemy's strength against them. After using my ultimate, I acquire the parry state, which allows me to sustain lower damage and taunt all enemies. In addition, my ordinary counter is upgraded to powerful counter, which
Oh,
deals
wow.
higher damage.
That's Lily
You seem
Gargantua
well-versed in
Punisher.
the art of the counter. One assumes that surprise attacks during exploration aren't a concern for you?
Nope. When using my technique, I obtain a special effect for a set duration. If an
Nom, nom,
enemy
nom, nom.
launches an attack during that duration, the attack is blocked. And upon entering battle, I launch a powerful counter on a random enemy.
Imagine you've hardly regained your footing when a
Gargantua
girl with a giant blade comes right straight for you. Which reminds me, in version 2.4, Trailblazers will experience the Swords to Plowshares companion mission.
Oh, boy.
Granddad and granddaughter arrive on the Law Fu from the Zhuming, bringing with them a prize much sought after among the war dance competitors. Wait, you brought something else too? Let's see. Let's save that for another time, shall we?
Now remember, Albert, the prize is for the War Dance champion, not the host.
So, if Yun Li is also set to compete, and were she to prevail, then wouldn't the prize return home with her to the Zhu Ming?
Not so fast now. The Law Fu has something to say about that. The Zhu Ming may have brought the prize, but they ain't leaving with it.
Watch us.
Easy now. External heat needs inner cooling, as they say.
Sounds like another difficult challenge for Yang Ching.
Why do you guys sound so right? Let's move on to another new character, shall we? Hailing from the Yao Qing and soon be
Oh,
making his
time for me to move
appearance,
again,
it's
isn't it?
military healer Zhao Chou.
Whee! Another pretty boy for the ladies. Some gents might like him as well. Does he literally oh god. The eyes!
Yao Qing's illustrious healer. I've heard much about you.
You're too kind, General. My visit to the Law Fu is only in aid of keeping a promise.
You owe someone a tasty meal?
Well, taste is secondary to nutrition, Miss Yunli.
I'm curious, Mr. Jiao Cho. Under what circumstances would you usually open your eyes? Forgive me, but, your beef is overcooked.
Well, seems like culinary emergencies are pretty eye-opening. But I digress. Mr. Jiao Cho, why don't you introduce yourself a little more?
Well, I am employed as a military healer to the Yaoqing's General Fei Xiao. You could consider me one of her retainers. I'm accompanying the general to the Xianzhou Luofu for this war dance ceremony.
So what's with all the broths and ingredients then?
Well, you see, Miss Yunli, I believe in culinary medicine. The notion that we are what we eat. The arts of cooking and healing are one and the same. Which is why I spend so much time delving into the spicy miracles of medicinal cuisine.
A meal is not simply a merry occasion, but an opportunity
He would be the death
for
of
food
me.
to work quiet
I
wonders
can't eat
for our
spicy foods.
biological
I have
system.
zero tolerance.
Isn't that beautiful?
Why bother dividing the pot into 9 sections if you're gonna eat from all of them?
I am a self-confessed chowhound, Miss Yunli. I eat, and then I leave.
Oh, you ain't going anywhere yet, Doctor. Delicacies aside, let's talk some more about that healing of yours. Before you came under General Fei Xiao's command, you were well known in the Xianzhou Yaoqing's Alchemy Commission. You went on to cut your teeth as a military healer with the Cloud Knights on campaigns for the hunt. I heard you decided to retire, only returning to service at the personal request of the Cauldron Master.
Some people prefer work to leisure, I suppose.
Well, I am fortunate enough to be respected for my craft. Some even go so far as to deem me a miracle cure.
As General Fei Xiao's strategist, Jiao Cho applies his taste for spice to battlefield tactics. Combat is a bubbling broth, with each side occupying one half of Yunyang Hot Pot.
Indeed. Battles are marked by myriad changes, constantly evolving in a dance of yin and yang.
Well said, General.
They say foxes are cunning creatures. Seems
What
like Mr.
does
Jiao
the
Cho
fox
is
say?
no exception. I think it's time we took a look at what our delicious doctor
What does
can
the
do
fox
on
say?
the battlefield.
Well, about time. I am a fire-type
What
character
does the
on the path
fox
of
say?
nihility. When using my technique during exploration, I create a special dimension. After entering battle with an enemy
Really?
within the dimension, I inflict them with fire damage. And there's a possibility of following up with a stack of Ashen Roast debuff.
So, we're cooking the enemy alive?
Ashen Roast turns up the heat by causing enemies to sustain greater damage. Any attack that Jiao Cho lands on an enemy has a chance of inflicting Ashen Roast.
Indeed. Case in point, if I were to use my skill to deal blast damage, there would be a chance of simultaneously inflicting a stack of Ashen Roast on the target.
Did you just throw spices into the battlefield?
Sharp eyes, General. After launching my ultimate, the battlefield becomes an enormous Yuanyang hot pot.
Oh my god.
The enemies are trapped in a searing broth, which inflicts damage on each
Bro,
and
the
every one.
eyes are so
At the same
menacing.
time, the effects of Ashen Roast are compounded for enemies inflicted with the debuff, in line with the current highest number of stacks.
So
Immediately after,
menacing,
a
that
field
stare.
appears, which lasts for a set number of turns.
Whew, all these hot pop visuals are making me hungry again. What does this field do exactly?
Enemies within the field sustain greater ultimate damage. And during their action, there is a chance they will be inflicted by a stack of Ashen Roast.
I wonder if
Oh,
this
it
will
would
work
follow
with
that if,
Firefly.
for example, Acheron were on the team. You would be able to help her acquire ultimate charges more quickly.
Absolutely right.
Ooh.
Nice of you to invite the enemy to dinner before showing them the door.
The last meal they'll ever experience. Word of advice? Order out next time, fellas. Well, we've gotten to know new friends from both the Zhuming and the Yaoqing. Let's turn our gaze to the version 2.4 banner info.
Yes!
In version 2.4's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Yun Li
Whoa!
Limited 5-star character.
I actually think I needed her for something.
Dance at sunset and Night of Fright will be boosted.
A cat.
She was recommended for some team I wanted to make.
You certainly have a cat-like energy to you, Miss Yun-Li.
Let's move swiftly on to this version's second
Sparkle.
half of event, which boosts limited 5-star characters.
Sorry, Sparkle's just...
and
She got Firefly killed.
In addition,
I don't
the
like
drop rates
that.
for the limited
I
5-star
love
light
Firefly.
cones, those many springs,
She's a menace to
and Earthly
society,
Escapade
Sparkle.
will be boosted.
Another eye-opening moment for our fox friend.
Wait, but
Moments
what
spent
about
in the
March
cool
7th
shade of
new
an old
outfit?
tree should be used for admiring
The new March
surrounding
7th.
scenery.
I don't see
Couldn't
her.
agree more. And I almost forgot. The version 2.4 War Banner will feature a familiar face on the 4-star light cone.
Wait, only on a light
Poised to
cone?
bloom.
She has the presence of a true swordmaster.
Wait.
Someone's been taking their training seriously.
Without further ado, let's take a closer look at the fruits of March 7th's journey as a sword master
actually gonna-
apprentice.
Ah! Oh my gosh! She's dual wielding. She's dual wielding. Oh my gosh, she's dual wielding. She's doing the me. She's doing the me.
On returning to the Cienjo, March 7th is brimming with excitement for the upcoming war dance and decides to learn swordplay from Masters Yun Li and Yan Qing.
I still vividly remember instructing Yang Qing
She
in the
dual
way of the
wields.
sword.
She dual wields.
Now he's already passing on his
Different
knowledge to
elements.
others.
She's no longer ice.
How time flies.
March 7th might be a rookie, but she's also a natural. Her master taught her the best in Juming swordplay. So, naturally, she's made quick progress.
Yan
When do we
Qing
get
is
her?
also March 7th's master. To deprive an inquiring mind of tuition is not in his nature.
Right you are, General.
I heard that March 7th was a bow and arrow user. Brave of her to take up the sword, and no doubt a challenge for her masters.
I'll say. Not to mention, Yun Li and Yan Qing's swordplay isn't exactly similar. Will March 7th end up with a weird mix of styles?
You're overthinking things. If you're dedicated to the sword, you just need to swing it.
She dual
Follow the
wields.
sword and victory will follow. Well, we've done a lot of talking. Time to see March 7th swordplay in action.
March 7th, the Hunt's basic
my
attack
God.
deals imaginary damage. When using her skill, March 7th selects a teammate as master and presents them with a special beverage to increase their speed.
Ooh.
Good apprentice.
As a promising young student,
cute.
March 7th has a keen understanding of her master's style. When her master launches an attack or ultimate, March 7th acquires charges. When charges reach a set number of stacks, she immediately takes action again and obtains an enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack deals set hits of damage to a target enemy, with a chance of dealing further hits.
Just a chance?
She's a rookie, remember? Her moves might be a little rusty, but they can surprise you all the same. Depending on her master's path, her specific attacks possess additional effects.
That's
Ooh.
right. For example, masters on the passive destruction, erudition, or the hunt can cause specific attacks to deal additional damage. And masters on the passive nihility, harmony, preservation, or abundance can raise the toughness reduction of specific attacks.
Putting learning into practice. Where do I find an apprentice?
After using her ultimate, March 7th can deal damage to a target enemy while improving her next enhanced basic attack.
And for those who were wondering what having March as an apprentice is like, there you have it.
March 7th is humble and learns from all her allies. During exploration, for every time a teammate uses their technique, March 7th acquires a charge at the start of the next battle. When using her own technique, she regenerates energy at the start of the next battle.
It must be a great privilege to have an apprentice with such powers of perception.
Well, get this. Completing specific tasks in the version 2.4's Trailblaze Continuance will unlock March 7th the Hunt. Once unlocked, a path-switching option will appear in the character interface for this.
Oh my god, I love that!
My apprentice.
She certainly does have the aura of a heroine.
Whew. I think we could all use a lie down. More exciting updates after the break.
Oh my gosh, I love her. I already liked March 7th before, but I love the fact that she's dual wields. And her new outfit's so cute. Oh, maybe I should get my head out of the way just in case people haven't redeemed this yet. But I'm pretty sure the people already have seen it. Just for a split second, I'll believe. Oh my gosh, I love March's new look. It's so cute. And she dual wields! Oh, that's how you get me excited. You show me a dual wielder and then I'm happy. How much more is there? There's still about 10 minutes? Okay.
Welcome back, Trailblazers.
Oh, they changed
It's time we took
positions.
A
Guess I'm
look.
gonna
Version
go here then.
2.4 is all new events. As the war dance approaches, guests and visitors from all corners are converging on the Lawfu.
Oh my gosh,
Not
March
all
looks
are
so
harboring
cute.
noble intentions. I'm sure all you remember a certain IPC representative by the name of Scott.
Oh, the Alliance is very familiar with the conduct and deeds of the IPC.
Hardly surprising. Well, Scott is out to demonstrate
Wait,
that Xianzhou swordplay
is that
is
Sphere,
no
like,
match for IPC tech.
her
Ooh.
E
Not only does he have a
eons?
mech-related provocation in store, but also wants to assert his authority through battle.
Does-
For real?
Oh, oh.
I think me and old
They're
Metal
doing
owe
what they
this guy
did
a beating.
for
or 10.
MC for her.
Hold your horses, Miss Yunli. As a matter of fact,
Where you could just collect
your
their quote-unquote
apprentice
constellations
got a little
in-game.
impulsive and took up the challenge. She's due to face off against her opponent in just 15 days' time.
A familiar turn of events. Are we able to assist Miss March in this endeavor?
Of course! To help March defeat this IPC rotten egg, Trailblazers will take up the position of personal trainer. The goal?
I wish she was
develop
here
a
on this
15-day crash
broadcast.
course in swordplay.
15 days? Crash course? Mr. Albert, have you heard the proverb, haste makes waste?
Have you heard the proverb when needs must? Between me and Yan Qing, we've got the sword skills to provide the best crash course in town. Still, balance training also requires rest, relaxation, and fun.
The fabled work-life balance. Sounds like you've got it figured out, Miss Yunli. Results or your money back.
I have a feeling Miss March will have some fortuitous encounters and crucial assistance along the way.
Oh, I might just have to offer a helping hand myself.
The encounters and sword training experiences that March accumulates will dictate the nature of the story's conclusion. The end result will always be a solo confrontation with Scott, though the nature of the showdown will also vary accordingly.
So we
Following
essentially
the
get to
ending,
witness her
Trailblazers
training
can
arc
acquire
and play
Stellar
it.
Jade and
That's kind of cool.
March 7th, the Hunt's Eidolon.
With the combined assistance of her friends, surely Miss March will
Eidolon.
prevail over
Okay.
Scott.
Absolutely?
As long as a swordmaster is worthy of the sword in their hand, they have nothing to worry about.
Wise words indeed, Miss Yunli.
Oh.
Let's move on to another event. After leaving Penacony, I'm sure Trailblazers will remember with fondness their unpredictable old friends, the trash cans.
It
Oh
would seem
my
these
God.
old friends have appeared on the Xianzhou.
Up here they have. And a medical intern from Penacony is on
So
the lookout for an
cringe.
assistant. Their goal? To complete a series of shoots to uncover the secrets of the Marstruck.
Wait, what? They're doing a trash can shoot?
You better believe it. The intern in question is Randolph.
That's so
And just like the
cringe.
Trailblazers, They're a trash can enthusiast.
If you spend enough time in the
my
cosmos, there's nobody you
God.
won't encounter. Trash can enthusiasts? Comes with the territory.
During the event, Trailblazers must use the photography software provided by Randolph to take pictures of trash cans hidden among the crowd.
I need like that,
Different
like
trash
that
cans
are you
mean
kidding
different
me
points,
look or the
with some trash cans
for
even adopting
toggle.
special movements. Do your best to get them all on film to maximize your points and complete the stage objectives.
Wait, maybe I can
And
do
a
it.
friendly
What if
reminder,
I
trash
did
cans may appear unexpectedly and without
this
warning.
with this?
Trailblazers wishing to catch them all will need their wits about them.
Now this event
That's probably
isn't
about as close
confined
as
to
it
the
gets.
CN show. Your old friends have also appeared in Bellabog. Rumor has it that Bellabog inhabitants have recently been attacked by a shadow of
Yeah, that's
unknown
probably about as
origin.
good as it gets.
To
Really,
resolve
man?
this case, our trash can friends
Really?
need the strength of Trailblazers and Bellabogians alike.
And that's the end of the trash can related content for this version.
That is
Right?
so freaking cool.
Don't speak too soon. In the Trailblaze
What is
Friendship
with
is
Star
Magic
Rail
event,
and
Trailblazers
trash
need to
cans?
use specific characters to play the role of magician and summon a special
Freaking
trash can
weird, man.
comrade, Letter Pony, to fight alongside them.
A trash can summoning magician.
Oh, brother.
Does this sorcerer have any other notable abilities?
Of course! The magician's skill and ultimate will acquire all new combat effects with the power to command minicans during battle. The minican's
So
attack and talent
weird.
abilities will depend on which character was used to summon them, adding further layers to the combat experience. For example, the skills of certain magicians summon minicans onto the battlefield up to a maximum of 5. The more minicans on the battlefield, the higher the attack and the more energy regenerated for the magician.
Classic trash
I was
warfare.
Oh,
hyped
get
with
this.
Marsh.
Some minicans can even
now they
enter an
ruined it with
ultra gold
trash.
state and receive extra buffs.
Why?
And you only scratch the surface. Trailblazers who wish to test the limits of magical trash can strength can do so in game. The event will launch a new challenge stage daily, with 5 stages total and each stage split into 2 difficulties. After completing the Initiation Trial Challenge, Trailblazers can unlock the official trial difficulty for an even harder test.
See you on the battlefield, friends.
Please tell me there's something that'll
I need another
be
breather.
exciting after this.
Don't go anywhere, Trailblazers. More exciting updates after the following broadcast.
Sheesh. It's almost over. Wait, reality invitation trailer. I do like March 7th though. She's cute. She's so cute. I love her new outfit for her new path. It's so cute. Wait, do I see her on a phone case? Huh. Whoa. Wow.
Welcome back, y'all.
Okay.
As always, in version 2.4, we'll be seeing the return of 10 free warps in the Gifted Odyssey check-in event.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Yay.
Some comforts are here to stay.
And of course, there's also the double events. Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty.
Remember to complete the simulated universe or divergent universe for double planar ornaments.
And we haven't even got to this version's system optimizations yet. Starting with the relic system. When using the filter
please.
function to screen relics already in your possession, filter choices can be saved for a faster selection process. Meanwhile, in the relic inventory, Trailblazers will find new quick lock and quick discard functions. When choosing relics for a character, relics will be sorted according to the character's relic set prioritization, with the most suitable relics
Okay.
appearing first. There's also
cool.
a new feature for relic substat recommendations.
By using the recommended relics feature,
Okay.
not only can Trailblazers view a character's most frequently used relic set, but also the recommended main and subsidiary stats.
And finally, when checking Simulated Universe Interface and Cavern of Corrosion in the Interastral Peace Guide, Trailblazers can see recommended characters for the relics in question.
How considerate.
Hey, that's
Now,
nice.
To allow Trailblazers to come into faster contact with new versions, captivating events, and time-limited rewards, 2.4 has added an advanced access feature for both Trailblaze continuance and events.
So if a Trailblazer doesn't meet the prerequisite conditions for a
They need
given
to
event,
change the relic crafting
they can still
system.
experience the new version's events and missions?
You got it. Trailblazers who've reached level 21 will see a Play Now icon appear on the event page for events with advanced access eligibility. Just select the icon to join the experience.
Now that's an optimization. Ready and waiting.
Ooh.
In the mission catalog, missions with early access will feature a special icon. Maps yet to be unlocked will get temporary map teleportation access, while also featuring a special icon. Trailblazers can freely switch between the displays for the normal map and the temporary maps unlocked as a result of advanced access event activation.
And what if Trailblazers achieve the normal event activation requirements during the course of early access?
Good question. In that case, the event will terminate the advanced activation state and the temporary map channel will close. However, game data will be retained and Trailblazers can continue participating in gameplay as normal through the event stream.
Which is when I get my hands on the limited time event rewards.
In other news, in the not-too-distant future, a new episode of Knowing the Universe will be upon us. We've invited celebrated novelist Yoshiki Tanaka to be with us on the program. Together, we'll be exploring thoughts and imaginings on the subject of the boundless universe. A huge thank you to Mr. Tanaka for his participation. Man, I can't wait to see that episode. And finally, intel on a mysterious collaboration destined for launch in 2025.
Oh my god! What Fate? Are you serious?
For more
Archer?
info, stay tuned for
I mean,
official
sure.
announcements, Trailblazers. Whew. That brings us to the end of the version 2.4 special program.
I'm sold. I'm
Returning
sold.
to the Cienjo,
There's no
getting
shot.
To know new Cienjo
Fate stay. It
friends.
said Fate stay night.
Yeah, I sure know how to get an old Alex.
That
Guy.
means
Will March be able to
Emiyashiro
perfect her
Archer.
swordplay?
3 Xianzhou
Oh my
generals in the
God.
same place at the same time. Who knows what kind of
That's the
stories will
coolest
unfold.
news I've ever heard.
Let us all bear witness to the future of the Xianzhou Luofu.
See you in the next one, Trailblazers.
That was my favorite Fate series.
Till next time.
See you next
then.
time.
Oh my god, oh my god! Fate Stay Night collab?
End of the to Mr. Tanaka for his part 2025.
Oh my god! Specifically Unlimited Blade Works? That is the coolest freaking news! Holy crap! Oh my god, Emiyashiro Archer in freaking Star Rail? That sounds incredible! Oh my gosh, I'm excited. That is actually really exciting. I didn't think that I'd be more hyped than seeing March dual wield, but this is, oh my god, this is right up my alley. Emiyashiro Archer maybe in Star Rail. That sounds so cool. Oh my god. That is awesome. Bro, this was I picked the best freaking first special program for Star Rail to ever view. This is the best timing for me to have had my first time seeing a Star Rail special program. And then we got the March 7th dual wield.
Oh.
She looks so cute. I absolutely love her new path design. And on top of that, she also gets a special light cone. That's also really cute. I like that a lot. As for the new character, like for the banners, I can't say I'm really too interested in polling for anybody. I think I need Hua Hua for something. I don't remember for sure. I do believe that she's someone I needed for a team. I have to confirm. It might have been Jing Li or Jing Yuan or something like that. I don't really know for a fact. Or maybe it was Acheron or Kafka. And then the second half was that guy in Sparkle. I'm going to be real. I probably would skip that for myself. Unless, although I think he, the new guy here, I think he was actually good. I've been hearing rumor he might be good with Acheron or someone. But honestly, of all the news, nothing has me more excited than this. Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collab with Star Rail. I'm sold. Just take my freaking money. Give me Emiyashiro of Archer. I don't mean the MC one. I mean the hero version. The Archer version of Emiyashiro. His future self. Give me him. Oh my god, if I could build a team around Emiyashiro Archer, I will be so freaking thrilled. That is awesome. But holy shit. That was some really incredible news, honestly. A really, really exciting first Honkai Star Rail special program for me. This was my first time ever seeing a special program for Star Rail, and honestly, it's incredible for me. March gets a path where she's a dual-wielding sword user, and there's an announcement for a Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collab. I'm sold. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop playing Star Rail. I do wish they would change the relic system, though. I think that 10 5-star relics to make one new one is way too much. In Genshin Impact, it only takes 3 to forge a new piece. Though granted, in Star Rail, you could select what part the piece is. And you can, if you have a certain item, you can, like, designate the main stat. But regardless, it's just too much. 10 to make one is just way too much. That's probably my only complaint I have so far for Star Rail, is just the relic system for crafting. It's just too much. But that's my initial reactions for this special program for Star Rail. I'm very excited about this news. I can't wait to get my hands on dual-wielding March, and then 2025 Emiyashiro in Star Rail, possibly. That is amazing. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this little reaction, go ahead and like the video. Comment down below, what are you most excited about for this special program? Are you guys also excited to see a Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collab with Star Rail? Are you also excited to see Emiyashiro Archer in the game? Let me know down in the comments below. And then, of course, if you want to see some more content on the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you want to catch me on my live streams, just go to twitch.tv/rysinglegend. Link will be down in the description below, or it'll be in a pinned comment. And if you want to hear any of my my voice acting stuff, there will be some videos on the channel you can check out. It's time for the Master Stroke. I don't know if that was that great of a Jing Yuan impression. I attempted. I could probably do better, but we'll find out. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.